Hi guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today I've got a bit of a shorter video for you actually. My videos always tend to be like super long. But today's video actually is pretty speedy because it's a pretty small house. And yeah, I've made a little cottage. Oh, so cute. I've always wanted to do this, but I've never kind of been able to do it very well, but I kind of had a really clear idea of what I wanted when I went into this build. So yeah, I think it came out pretty nicely, if I do say so myself. The shape of the house is very plain. It's very normal. There's nothing that special about it, which I quite like, because I don't know if you've noticed this as someone who watches Sims videos and Sims builds, speed builds, whatever, but houses tend to look better when they're like a crazy shape and they've got all kinds of depth and dimension and everything. But I really wanted to like make a little challenge for myself to make a build that was actually just like a rectangle, and then kind of go from there and, you know, try and make it look good with other things, you know. So that's what I've kind of achieved. I think I like it. I am very happy with how it turned out, but let me know if you guys like it. I hope you do, because this really is not usually my style, but I sometimes get very bored with modern builds, honestly, because I mean, everyone does them, and it's just, it can be very repetitive, especially with Sims 4 not having like a huge amount of swatches and like variation. I mean, you know, it's a lot better than it was, but like it's still can be a bit like repetitive. So I was just like, do you know what, I'm gonna do something a bit different and kind of maybe a little bit out there, and like try and use stuff that I haven't necessarily used before, like that wooden flooring. I have never used before, I don't think, and I actually really like it. Like, it's really not something I would usually use, but I think it works really nicely in this house. And that wallpaper, I love it. I love it so much. I think it's the best. I love it. I think it's great. So yeah, I really tried to mix it up, and I will, before I go into it, I will actually tell you my little story behind this build, because I always have them when I'm making them. I'm like, yes, well, the person living here would have this, this, and this. Okay, so my story behind this build is that the person living in it would, well, in my head, it was this like little old man, and he used to be like this hotshot CEO, you know, like, oh, and the only reason that I say that is because I put like a little name plaque in here a bit later on, and that's why he was a hotshot CEO. But what happened is that he was married, and then his partner died, and he was just like, do you know what, life's too short for this stress, and he like was like, I'm gonna go and live in the woods, and that's the little story behind it. So I hope you guys can understand that. So some of the furniture is kind of a bit I want to say fancy, but that's really not the word. It's kind of a bit just like the opposite of modern, you know. It's quite traditional, and, you know, there's a lot of detail, and I use I just basically, my whole aim for this build was to use things that I don't use like really ever. So I hope that kind of reflects, because I hope it works, because if not, then oh well. But yeah, so I've got a little kitchen here. It's one bedroom, obviously. It's got one bathroom. It's got a tiny study area, and then this open space is that we're looking at now is the lounge area, which I'm very, very happy with. I think it looks so cute. You could obviously use this build because, oh yeah, I did this in Granite Falls. I actually noted down the name of where I built it this time. Oh, look at me. So you could definitely use this if you have the expansion. You could use this, I think it's the Go Outdoors expansion. I honestly can never remember the names of them. But you could use this as definitely like a little getaway type thing. And I did do it sideways on the plot. So if you do want to download this, you don't have to use it in Granite Falls, obviously. You can use it wherever you want. But like, the weird, I really wish, okay, this is going off topic, but kind of not. You know, on the gallery in The Sims 4, I really like fucking hate it. Like, I think it's really good and I really love the system, but I really wish you could like do your own screenshots of your houses, because honest to God, the screenshots that like automatically like happen, that, you know, the game takes for you, they always look so bad. Like, and I feel like it doesn't represent what you've made. Like, a lot of the time I'll be like, fuck yeah, I love this build, and I'm kind of like, oh, you know, like loads of people will want to download this and it'll be great, you know, and then you put it on the gallery and it just looks like this blob. And then I think there was this one build I did called Cubes. I think I did a video on it actually, and I put it on the gallery and I was just like, this is gonna kill it, but it didn't. I think it's got like 12 downloads or something, which is fine, you know. I don't do it for the downloads, but like, I was just like, why? I just really wish there was a way that you could take your own screenshots, because honest to God, unless there is a way and I'm just really fucking thick, please tell me. I need help. I really need help. No, anyway, so, yeah, this is the bedroom. It's kind of simple, actually. I was taking the screenshots a minute ago, and it's very simple. There's not a huge amount in it, but I quite like that. You know, I think the rest of the house is very detail-oriented. Orientated? I don't know that word. What is that word? Someone help me. But yeah, I think the bedroom is just kind of a little bit, you know, there's not a lot in it, but it's fine. It's fine. Just going around putting lights in. I use a lot of these very detailed kind of lantern-y lights, which again I never ever use. So that's why, you know. I did put these 2 books because somewhere in my like fantasy I was like, he's going to be a CEO that also writes books, so he writes books as well. Okay, obviously it doesn't have to be a guy, but like that was just what I was going off. That's what I was going off. So yes, I got grandfather clock in there because I love grandfather clocks, and I really want to use the grandfather clock in this game more. But I never ever use it really, and that's sad, because actually my grandparents, or you know, a couple of my grandparents used to have a grandfather clock. I think my grandma still has it actually, and I used to like turn it on when I was a little kid. I just used to like go round, and every time I went round I'd be like, ha, because they're in the inside they've got like a little what's it called, a swingy thing. What is it called? I don't know, but you like move it and the whole clock like ticks away, and then every hour it goes ding dong, you know, and it's it's very irritating unless you're the like 5-year-old that's done it. So yeah, that's my life. Anyway, yeah. So I went around putting these really gross curtains that I never use, but they worked in this house, so they're not gross, they're not horrible. They're just gross in a lot of houses. You know, in this house it works and it's fine, but in most houses they truly look really bad. In my personal opinion. If you love them, then that's fine, but in my opinion I would never use them in any other type of house than this. I've decided to get some nice paintings in, because I always use really like minimalist paintings and stuff, but not today. I really think, I just really freaking love how this house turned out. I fucking love it. I think it looks so nice. Not to like blow my own horn or anything, but I'm really happy with the interior. Because, there's the little nameplate, by the way, I just like, if you missed it. But, yeah, that's why he's a CEO, okay? But yeah, my whole love of Sims is the interiors, right? I'm not so good at the building. Like, I watch other Sim builders, and I'm just like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, I just do not have that. I don't have that kind of mind. I'm much more into, like, decorating. I think that's what I'm better at than building. Hence why I was just like, I'm gonna make a rectangle today. But no, I really like the interiors, and, you know, making it homey and lovely and colourful, and or not colourful, you know. But I was very, very happy with how the lounge turned out in particular. I love the wallpaper. I think the wallpaper colour is gorgeous, and obviously why did that happen? That might not have. Okay, hopefully that didn't come across in the video, but it just like paused and lagged for like ages, and it's doing it again now. God damn it. God damn it. Why'd you do this? So, on to some exterior shit. Um, what's it called? Landscaping. I didn't really know what to do with the landscaping apart from put like massive trees in. But I wanted to do something a little bit more exciting, so I decided to make a pond. Now, they don't have actual, what, do you know what? Again, I might just be thick, but I'm like 99.999% sure that they don't have a feature in The Sims 4 to make ponds, like to actually, you know, terraform. They don't have that in this game, do they? No, not at all. They don't have a terraforming feature because I don't do custom content. I don't download mods on this game. So, yeah, it's kind of, it's a bit touch and go with the pond, but I think it turns out really nice. It was just, for me, it was just trying to hide the fact that it was like this very rigid shape and that it had a border. If it didn't have like a border around it, then it would have been kind of easier to deal with, but I do manage to hide it pretty well, I think. And yeah, I made this little rock because I had this like little pond on one side and then it was just very bare on the other side, so I was like, let's put some rocks in. And that's what I did, and I think it turned out alright, actually. No, I think it turned out okay. So yeah, just making it a little bit more unperfect. Wow, I cannot speak. I cannot say words. Making it more imperfect and making it not look so neat. Making it look a bit more wild, as you may say. Just putting some bushes and rocks and adding a bit of dirt. That always just, I don't know why, and I'm pretty sure I've said this a million times before, but adding dirt around the house always makes it look 10 times better. I don't know why, it just does. It just does, okay? Just adding a little bit of flowery terrain also. Oh my god. Okay, so where I used to live, there was this house down the street, and it was this like little old lady used to live there, and she used to just have this little like stall outside where you could like have, where you could just like take or pay for like little plants and stuff, and I was like, we're having that in this. So like if you just walk past, you can just put a little bit of money in and take a little plant that they've grown, and I thought that was a really cute idea, so I put that out. That's why there's a little stall out there with a little sign. I think that's so cute. Oh my god, it's so cute. Anyway, ooh, the heart doesn't melt. But yeah, so that's definitely not a saying what I just said, though. I don't know what I just said, you know. This is who I am. So wow, that was quick, wasn't it? Jesus, I'm used to talking for like 20 minutes. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment, tell me about it. If you have any requests for builds, I can always do with the inspiration. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you are having a great day, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Or maybe I won't. I don't know. If you subscribe, then maybe I will. That aerial shot, though. Okay. Bye!